What is going on? Another fabulous Wednesday night. Got my friend. That way. Jesus.
The
Uh,
other way.
yeah, I liking the hat, man. It's
Thank you.
slick. I haven't seen that one on you yet.
I found it in my closet. It's been a while since I saw.
Did you guys win a game? Is that why you took it out, or what?
They've won 1 out of 4 games.
It's still,
Unfortunately,
it's a long season.
I
So
I thought I would be able to quit, but I love the
yeah.
sport too much. I got to keep
Yo,
watching.
what's going on, Will?
Yo,
How's it going tonight? We may have somebody popping in. Don't know. They may show up. If they don't,
hey,
doesn't really affect much. It'd be nice
by
to
the
hear
way,
from them
it's cold over here. I'm drinking my coffee.
though.
I got my Marias. Some apologies,
It's
but I'm
it's
good on it.
cold everywhere, man. I'm in Missouri right now, and it is freezing. It just got done raining earlier today, so it's just wet and windy. It's
Mm,
ridiculous. I got some new headphones. I got some new headphones, so hopefully these sound good. Will, let me know how these sound. These are the ones you recommended. So
well, Marias with coffee.
Maria's with coffee, just straight black coffee or like creamered
No,
coffee.
I put a little milk after.
A little milk in there. There you go.
Little
There he
sugar.
is. There he is. Tim, what's up? How's it going tonight?
Yeah.
Hope you guys are doing well. Sounds good to you. Excellent, man. Yeah. Did a test call with the wife earlier. She's still here, so it's not like it's for real, but she said they sounded good. So
They do sound
um,
good.
good. A lot better than before where it cuts off like the first thing that I say. And hey, what's up, sweetheart? Hope you're doing well. Hi, Brian. How's it going? So, my daughter down there in Georgia. Hopefully, they're staying warm. They got some rain through there, I would imagine, too. So, but lot going on this week. A lot going on. Well, the past few weeks, it's been a few weeks since we've been on because we've been kind of waiting for stuff to happen, product to release, things to get done, like stuff we've been waiting what months for now.
Months.
Paul says hi too. Hi, Paul.
What's
How
up,
you
Paul?
doing? Chat. Let us know if you like the pop up. StreamYard did some updates. If you like the pop up with the chat, this is a combined chat that's on the stream. We got nice big text there. We can go small text like that. Then you really can't read it. Medium text like that. For those of us that are blind and older, I think most of us fit into this category.
Yes.
A little bit bigger text
100%.
there. We'll
Yes.
pop chats up on the screen every now and then too. But 80 guys here already today. But what do you say, man? You want to do some mail day stuff to get us
Yeah.
started? All right, let's
Yeah.
get some mail day stuff going. Go. What? That's wrong one. That
No
screen.
one saw that.
No one saw that. That's for later. What's going on, Jeremiah? How are you doing tonight?
What's up, man? What's up?
I wish I could cover. Hey, I hooked you up here, Will. We got them covered a little
We
bit.
should
So
cover it. Wow. Thank you.
small text so you don't so you don't cover Doomsface. So we got one wanting you covered and another not wanting you covered.
Doesn't surprise me. Will would be that way.
He would be that way. He'd be on that side. All right, I'm
Yeah.
big on the screen and it's making me a little awkward. So we're going to get right into some of the things I've got. Um, some breaks, some purchases, some of the better things that I've got, and then I do have a piece of art that I want to show. This is perfect right here. Just leave it like this. All right. First one that I have here is from 2025 Topps Disney Chrome set. I hit a out of Breakers Rose break. Our friend Shane hit a out of
Nice.
99 Prince Charming. So kind of cool. I mean, nothing big. It's not it's not worth a ton, but it was kind of cool to hit. It was cool to hit a
Cool.
parallel.
There you
So
go.
they're not. I mean, there's a bunch of them in the. There's like four per box, but when you're talking the size of these checklists now, it's not easy to hit a card. If you have a character. This one was from one of the Cactus Jack breaks. This is the what is it? Channing Stacks Lorenzo or something like that from NXT. It's a die
Stacks.
cut. This is
There
out
you go.
of 35.
Refractor.
Yep, nice little refractor out of 35. So that was kind of cool. Anytime you can hit a shorter numbered card. This was one of my favorites here. Um, so not this break, but a couple breaks before that, or the break before that they ran the Cactus Jack. This is actually finest. Sorry, that one was finest too. The break before that I was in, I had Jay Uso and I traded Jay Uso away for Bronson Reed.
Let's go.
What do you say? No yeet.
Yes.
No yeet.
And
All right. I don't
Jay.
know if the camera's lagging or not, but we
No,
got Big Bronson Reed here
Big
on the
Bronson
out of
Reed.
25. So you can kind of see like it's muted kind of around the WWE logo, and
Yeah,
parts of the character or the wrestler are muted. But yeah, out of 25, Bronson Reed. That was pretty cool. Really excited about that. That was happy to hit that. I've been looking for his action figure everywhere. I can't find it. But another tops. This was from a mint chrome mixer. Dumbo out of 25.
let's go.
Yeah, the beautiful orange there. Look at that foiling.
That is beautiful. Wow.
It is beautiful, and they look fantastic. I mean, this camera doesn't do it justice because we're getting shadows and stuff like that. But those beautiful scans that you and Will and Tim do when you guys post up on your Instagrams and
We
stuff.
try. We try.
Yeah, I mean, card like that would pop on there, and even
Right.
the picture that Shane took of it and
Yeah.
used it in his stuff is
He
really
takes
cool.
good pictures.
So I had him send me that one. I hit that Bambi sketch
Oh
on one of
yeah.
on his first Disney break or his first Disney, yeah, his first Disney break, and I just had him hold on to that, and we just sold that, which helped pay for some of the other breaks and pay some bills and all
That's
that
how it
other good
goes.
stuff.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, this next one is a recent pickup that I got. I was on Hermit Styles podcast across the Marvelverse a few episodes ago now, and a gentleman in Germany afterwards reached out to Jimmy. Jimmy got in touch with me. Hans and I connected, and he had this one sitting in his collection. 2011 Beginnings
Whoa.
black domino printing plate. So this is her very first printing plate released in a set. Of course, there's printing presses or plates or whatever they used in the past to create them. But 2011 is the first year she had a plate in a set that was released. And of course, the
Crazy.
order that they do the colors, black is the first color that gets put down. So this is her first ever pack inserted and used printing plate in the entire run of all the future.
The black printing plates are the most sought after too.
Most of the time, I think that's the case majority of the time. I mean, obviously, you
Yeah.
can't put a realistic percentage on it because it's subjective. But I
Yes.
think most people do like the plates because they generally show the most of it. But even
Most.
at the bottom, you can see the beginnings logo doesn't even say beginnings really, because you
Yeah.
get the other colors call out, get that to develop there. Um, but most of the time, I think the black is the one that people want the most. So,
And for
and for my
domino,
character,
it's color match too.
it's perfect for her. So,
Yeah.
this next one was an eBay out of 99 Sapphire.
Ooh, I like that.
So those of you that paid attention to the thumbnail that Jesus did up real quick, that's the image from the thumbnail from the comic book
Life
there.
of the artwork.
Yep, life held feet. Gotta love the life held feet. I mean, you don't have to love them. I don't love them, but hey, it's his style. Do what he wants.
It's just
Next one, orange out of 25 Sapphire.
nice.
So this the Topps Chrome has a lot.
A lot of
'Cause
cracked
you have
ice.
the yeah, well, you have the base Chrome set has a bunch of parallels, and then you have the Sapphire set has a bunch of parallels. So, in the crazy way that I collect, that's what I get. So, this next one was a really nice pickup. 5 of 10 on the claw cut. The black
Yeah.
looks really good.
One of the most
Doesn't
unique cards.
Yeah, it doesn't have any real rainbowing to it or anything like that, which I don't mind. It's got some very small surface scuffs and stuff on them, but that's okay. Um, yeah, it's unique. I think I I still feel the same way. Like I feel the claws are too much. Like I would have liked them a little smaller on the card,
Yeah.
but it works for Domino just because of the placement of her image. Like her face is there, so you can tell
hmm
that it's Domino. But
hmm
there's plenty of characters you don't even know who it is unless you read the name on the card.
It
So
depends on the format of the artwork.
yeah, see, like Paul says, red plates are his favorite for Torch, and that's the case. Like it's certain characters, different colors are
That
gonna
makes sense.
appear more. Um, you get somebody like an Iceman. I would imagine that the blue appears quite a bit more
Yeah.
than the black does.
Stands. Yeah.
So another out of 10, 8 out of 10 on the black sapphire,
Ooh.
which is just beautiful.
Nice. Color
I think I
match.
had already. I didn't pull it because I believe I had already shown it. The 5 of 5 red shimmer from the base set. Two, I've got that one. So I've got two of the out of tens, and then I've got the one of the out of fives so far. And then I've got well, I guess for those that are super fractures, I don't have the card, but I've got the card when it comes to Sapphire, the 101.
Yeah, can you please pronounce that for us?
Yeah, it's Pad Paradasha or
There you go.
Pad Par at Pad Par Adsha. You could say it that way too. There's like it just I guess the way technically is it just depends what region you're from where the word's from. I don't know exactly where the word's from, but it is like regional dialect stuff. But it's essentially like a lotus flower, so you get the pinks and the oranges in there.
Nice.
And I don't know that because I can tell the colors. I know that because I googled it.
I forgot you're colorblind.
Not colorblind. Like I would have just called this pink.
Okay.
But it's
you can't see all of them.
Technically not pink. So
it looks more magenta than pink.
It does, yeah, it's more of a magenta hue to it. Okay, so this next one, okay, I'm gonna go on a little rant here.
Let's go.
This 101 is just as important as the 101 drawing that Rob did for the comic book.
Boom.
This card does not exist without the art. The art doesn't get created unless it's intended to go on a book.
True.
Or on a card. So the cards are just as relevant as the paintings. So stop with all this. This is the way. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to buy. If you like cards, buy cards. If you like art, buy art. If you like both, buy both. Get over it. Stop with the nonsense.
There you go.
It's ridiculous. The hypocrisy of some people too. It's like push one thing to sell it, but then trash it when you want to promote your other stuff. Like that's ridiculous. Just get over it.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Now, I just got done saying that, right?
Yes.
Everybody knows I collect cards, Domino. I love Tony Pernis and Elaine Pernis Studios stuff. We got the Halloween set, had a little bit of delay. I had an opportunity to pick up my very first licensed art for a card set, and I did it.
Nice.
So, this is the one that I picked up, and I would imagine if anybody watched the Halloween video, they probably already know what it is.
Bam. Nice.
From Arwen Necker. See if I can get this to stay on the camera there. There we go. So this is of the base cards.
Set, right?
Upcoming set. They're shipping it out probably in the next week or two, as soon as everything gets finalized and they get everything taken care of packaging wise. So it's a little bit delayed because of the tariff stuff and shipping, and they had some sketch cards that didn't quite come in on time.
Right.
But yeah, this one, my absolute favorite painting from, or drawing, whatever you want to call it, from the set. I picked that up. The head on the couch there, that's like a pillow. You get the blood on the hands, the detail in the background, on the couch, on the wall, just all of it. It just absolutely
very fancy wall.
Yeah. Very fancy wall. And then you got the bleed through in the back. Love that. Nice. I love that. I love that he left a border. Yep. Makes that easy for framing.
There you go.
So
sweet.
Paul, this time around, but there's always a way you can make it happen. Plan the next time around. Save some shekels now. Stash a few, well, not pennies anymore. Apparently we're not making those anymore either. So save some nickels. Once they add them up, and then you might be able to grab one the next time. They're not cheap. Part of our conversation tonight, we'll talk about some things that were said this past week related to pricing in the hobby and kind of where some people feel that the hobby might be going. Who's the artist? Arwen Necker. And you know what? I'm going to show this too. So if you guys want to see it, let me get go back to the screen. No, this screen. There you go. There's social. Is that backwards?
No, That's good.
It's good. It looks right to you guys. It's backwards
Facebook,
for me. So
Instagram.
yep, Facebook, Instagram, screenshot that if you want. Arwen Necker. Arwen's not the real name. It's just the artist um, stage name, I guess, is how you could put it.
Right.
But you got some great art um, from over in France. So definitely check him out. Check out his stuff. Um, some great pieces. He's been in several of the Perna Studio sets. So if you're familiar with those, you'll recognize his work. I just going through the cards with Tony on the special we did for that set. Like I didn't look at the detail on the card initially, and then we pulled it up, and while we're on the stream, I fell in love with the piece, man.
Yeah, I
It's just so
remember.
much detail in there, and just the way he does it. It's because it looked like one of those old portrait pictures from like way back in the day. You know what I mean? That you would see
Yeah.
like of the rich people in their mansions, and they got it like framed above
Yeah.
their mantle place or something like that. Now it's not that big. I mean, it's about an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, so probably like a 7.5, 8 inch, 10 inch tall actual painting there. So really cool.
Nice.
Happy to have it.
Cool
Um,
piece.
but yeah, and Paul, don't I know you guys don't, but if anybody's watching this later, don't take these cards as like I'm showing off. I'm just showing what I got, and that just happened to be what I got. Because I haven't bought the out of 299s. I haven't bought the out of 199. I haven't bought the out of 100 yet because I feel like the prices people are still asking them are too much, and I'd rather get the short stuff first, worry about the rest of the stuff later on. You know what I mean? When people dump it on ComC, like they
Yeah.
ship stuff in or whatever, save a few bucks that way, but lock in the other stuff that's harder to find later on that gets buried. So, um, yeah, Jeremiah, you know what? I'm probably gonna leave that to the wife. Honestly, we're gonna be like, here's the painting.
Framing. Yeah.
Pick something that looks good. Um, you don't have to go to really expensive places. The past 2 years when we did the raffles for MentalCon, the big 9 5x7s, those were
Right.
both Hobby Lobby frames. They look
Yeah, some
nice.
solid frames
You
there.
can some solid frames.
I think
They
this one
got
I have is
museum glass too. Yeah,
a Michaels, which is how a
that's
Hobby
Michael's.
Lobby
Hold on, let me
adjacent.
pull the chat down real quick so they can see in the background. Yeah, I mean the frames. Once you hang it on the wall, it really doesn't
Yeah.
matter what it's in as long as it looks nice. So
Yeah.
you can
How
take a
creative you want to get.
yeah. What's your intent with the piece? Is it going to sit in a museum or on a display or something like that in a gallery, or is it going to be just hung up in your room? And then how you want that to look. Go with that. Don't
Absolutely.
don't listen to
Absolutely.
us. Don't listen to other people. Do what you want to do. So, uh, let's see. The ones for torches have been selling 5 times what I'm used to. Man, it's getting crazy with some of the cards. But Will says Michaels does have a lot of good sales on their websites
Yes, they
too throughout the
do.
year. Yeah, Michaels, Hobby Lobby. I know
Hobby
those
Lobby.
stores generally will do like every other week. They'll have sales on like frames and stuff like that. So definitely keep an eye out for that sort of stuff, especially around the holidays. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, tons of frame options. You can go in there, you can pick some nice wood frames, you can get some plastic frames, metal frames, whatever you want. So just
Yeah,
check
when
them
I
out.
was in art school, Hobby Lobby coupons were definitely clutch. Yeah. It's very expensive to get art supplies, but like I would definitely wait when they have the sales.
Um, Good question, nice jugs. He says the '90s Marvel card OA is popular today because the card got into the hands of thousands and thousands of folks that now are
Right.
grown and have money, right? Um, I'd say, yeah, part of that. Nostalgia definitely plays a big part of that. I don't know if my camera's
Absolutely.
going in and out for you or not.
It is, but we can hear you.
Okay, as
Yeah,
long
it's
as you can
going
hear
on
me.
now.
It's
Yeah.
trying a new setup and it's apparently going to glitch on me a little bit here, so we'll see if it's going to
Yeah,
continue or
yeah,
not. But we got but yeah, I think the nostalgia plays a part of that, right? Um the availability of people's funds. COVID definitely had a spike in that. You get there's people out there that may push original art more now. There could be, you could throw on a tinfoil hat and go, well, is it because they're not able to get the one-on-ones of the cards? So now they moved on to this other thing that they can get their hands on because they have
yeah.
connections with certain people or whatever. possibly, I'm not going to say that's the case, but you could see how like anybody out there could draw a conspiracy line somewhere.
Right.
Like, okay, this is why they've moved on to this other thing. Um, but I
I
think it's they just I think deep down they actually enjoy it. Now whether or not they're doing it for business purposes or doing it for themselves, that's a different story. But
I do believe though the cards had to be popular for it to be
yeah,
meaningful enough for
yep.
you to purchase like 30
The
years later, 20 years later, whatever.
same with comics too, right? The books have to be popular enough for the people to care about the art.
Yes.
It's that simple. The cards have to be popular enough for people to care about the art piece. The books have to be popular enough for people to care about the art piece. The artists themselves has to be popular enough for people to care about the art.
For there to
It's
be
that
a
simple.
demand for their artwork too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I think
Yep.
everything, yeah, I guess like if you go to actually, I don't know because I haven't done the research, but if I pick and choose, like, the McFarlane selling for almost $800,000, right? That's a
Yeah.
famous cover because it was a comic book of a famous artist, and it's
Hmm.
been maybe 20, 30 years since it was done. Like,
Yeah.
it's the same as the 90s cards, right? The Master Just Goes were popular in 1992. Marvel Masterpieces had to be popular for Just Go to be a
Hmm.
name in, especially like even outside of the card hobby, it is a name that people recognize in
Yeah.
comics. So it
Now,
all it all plays into each other. I don't think you can have one without the other.
no, they have to coexist, plain and
Yeah.
simple. Now, will it turn out for the same for today's products? Maybe. I
Oh
mean,
man,
there's so much. Look at how much the
it's
last
tough
20,
though.
30 years have changed. Like, what's it going to change to in 20, 30 years from
But
now? If
okay,
3-Eye Atlas is a seeding missile, I mean, it might not even matter. um, but
it,
it's,
it's
yeah,
tough though. Like you think of a, I don't know. I guess it would be original art, right? Like,
is this art going to matter? Probably not. I mean, it was original for the comic book, but it's not
yeah,
original for the
it's a
card.
variant
For people that
cover.
are people that are into cards, are they going to care about this art? Maybe. I mean, the actual image has Cable and Deadpool on the
And then you
cover.
think about the people who own these paintings now were either children or teenagers when these cards were popular.
Yeah.
Um, I don't
Is our
think we're
hobby
good.
bringing those in?
Are we seeing a lot of children and
Oh,
teenagers with Topps Chrome Marvel? I don't know. I don't
no.
know the answer
Topps
to
Chrome
that.
baseball, Topps Chrome football, Topps Chrome basketball. Sure. Topps Chrome
Pokemon.
Marvel. Pokemon. I don't know so much about Marvel
I don't know.
as far as
That
like
that
bringing those
is.
young
I
ones in.
mean, and you think about it. I guess if without any like just on the spot answering it, I'm gonna guess no. I don't think it will have the same nostalgia as the 90s stuff.
Yeah.
But what will have nostalgia, I don't know what my niece and my nephew's generation will have nostalgia for. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it could
They
be
grew up with iPads and like, it's a different
Labubus could
world.
make a huge comeback 20,
Well,
30 years
that's
from
more
now,
like
you
a
know?
it's more like a in the moment. Although they did have a 10-year anniversary. So that was a thing for 10 years.
Labubu did?
Yeah. You didn't know that.
Well,
It was
I
a 10
never even knew it existed
the
until
Topps
I
Chrome
started seeing it
release is a
recently.
10th year anniversary set.
Interesting. Okay.
So who knows? For
Yeah.
me, it was like, oh, I just found out about it like this year. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's interesting.
I don't know how nostalgia plays
That's not
also when you have on demand things eh, like you could like kids right now could be watching things from any decade.
yeah,
So
they
their
have so many
nostalgia
things
is
that
going to
are
be so personalized. Like it's going to be so different kid to kid.
in 30 years, kids are gonna be saying, AZ or CD instead of 6-7. So it's who knows? But I mean, we did the same thing when we were kids. There was things that we said and did that our parents were like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Like take for instance, my niece is like 2021.
Yeah.
She owns vinyl records. Just no nostalgia to it, but it was just like
Hmm.
it's something that even like during her time period, something that she saw from another decade, like, oh, that's cool. My nephew has manga and like books.
Yeah.
So
Um,
it's an interesting question though.
yeah. It says, but if you personally have a relationship with a specific art piece, then
Hundred
to
percent.
me it is now popular. Yeah, exactly. Like that piece I just showed from Arwen. It's like it's not a popular piece, right?
But
Yeah,
here's the
it was.
difference, right? When it's popular to you or meaningful to you,
Mhm.
it really takes it away from being speculative, though. Like,
Exactly. Yeah. Um, like I've mentioned this before, the speculative part's a great point there, Jesus. Like to me, this isn't a spec play. This is a sunk cost into a hobby. That's all this is. It's a piece of cardboard that doesn't get displayed on a shelf, doesn't go anywhere else. For me, this goes in the binder with all the other stuff, right? And then, um, maybe the Dumbo gets put on a shelf and displayed. It's not something that I collect, but it's something that I participated in.
it's definitely, and it
So,
has that nostalgic for, I guess, for me too, like growing up, like
yeah.
those Disney movies and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
But
and it was the same way with the Looney Tunes set when that came out. Like, that was nostalgic too. Like you were like, "Hey, I'd really love to get a red Taz and all this stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, the Roadrunner. If you get a Bugs or something like that. Any of those things that you tie to." So,
I guess in the end, well,
Vic, what's up, man?
yeah, what's up? In the end, like whether it's original or cards, any collectible, like there's gonna be a speculative side. There's gonna
Hmm.
be something that people just gravitate towards to and just want to get for themselves. So it's identifying which world, which person is like presenting you what option is always key.
Right. Yeah.
Um, and they can serve the same thing, but also there's a lot of instances where it's different motives,
Yeah.
all that
Well,
good stuff.
yourself specifically, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but
Yeah.
I mean, you buy things and you collect them, but quick in a sense that it's not like the next day or the next week, but like relatively quickly, a year, 2 years, whatever, maybe 6 months. It just
Mhm.
depends on the item itself. You generally move on from that stuff and on
I
to
do.
whatever you want to go on to next.
And for me, it's like I get excited about things. I want to see them
Hmm.
in hand. Like they're
Yeah.
always tangible things. So like, okay, this card, this book, this that. I do like a test run. Like, all right, I'm just gonna get into this, and if it sticks, it sticks, and if it's not, I'll let it back go. I'll put the funds back into something else. And
What's up, Donnie?
I don't really hold myself hostage to keeping a thing. Like
Yeah.
part of the experience is me getting there and like, okay, is this something I can keep going? Do I see myself, collecting, modern comic books? Do I see myself collecting, vintage '90s turtle
Mhm.
cards? Do I see myself collecting sketch cards? Right. And so
Yeah.
it's all of it part of the process. Marvel cards was that for me too, for the better of like 3 years. Um, and I still have some around, but the majority of that collection has moved on to other collectors. And that's
Well, that's
just
a
kind
nice
of
thing.
how I figure out like what. And I've done uh original art and commissions,
Yeah.
which is what I enjoy the most now. Black and white is what I enjoy the most now. But I also had like original art pages that I had for a while, moved on. Like some of those things you kind of realize like, part of what I like about original art is like, okay, what if this person drew this thing that I'm interested in? I don't know
Right.
what that's gonna. It's a surprise, and that's part of the fun. So you realize how over time and just acquiring things, you kind of understand whether they're gonna stick or not. At least for me, that's the way I collect. It's
Yeah.
always
Well,
been that.
I think the number one thing when you own something that's a collectible, if there's one other person out there that potentially is interested in that same thing, you always have somebody else that you might be able to move that piece onto.
There's always people interested too, like
Yeah.
because we have similar tastes, right? Within we're similar minded type of people that collect things to begin with. Like so, you always find like people that you can either pass on things to or
Hmm.
gift. Like a lot of my Doom collection was gifted between, Sergio and Leo. Shout out to Free. Like
Yeah.
those two have some crazy Doom stuff they don't post. Things that I collected for a long time that probably don't have a lot of monetary value, but you won't see them anywhere else. So
Yeah.
um, that was the fun part about it. And like I know other collectors have mentioned like hunting and the information and downloading that information, kind of understanding the history of those
Hmm.
items. That is a huge part of my enjoyment in the hobby. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's really cool. Yeah. Now, so that was my pickups. Some conversation there. Now you
I do. All right.
finally
So the
got some stuff back.
PSA Comic Saga. We're bringing back Sagas. Shout out to if you know your name, Sagas. Um, I did. I just got them in today, actually. So
All right. So let's little background so we can have the discussion about it as we're going through them and you're showing them.
yes,
You submitted these books day one that they announced they opened up grading.
day one. Uh, yes, it was day one when they publicly announced that you can submit books. I sent
Mhm.
it the next day. It got there. I want to say I think that was July actually, July 21st, and it got logged in July 22nd. It was quick. Um, and here's one of these. This is the Peach Momoko
Dude,
variant.
you posted that yesterday or today, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I want to raffle it. That's
Yeah.
so cool,
And,
man.
and shout out to Tim. Tim gifted me this one a while back.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Tim. That's cool, man.
This is
Congrats.
the version variant. There's a regular one with the Last Ronin trade dress. And
Hmm.
then there's a sketch variant, which is that's the most difficult one to find. Um and yeah, so it took me well over I think it's around 60 business days or more. Um and this is how they come
Yeah. Now
encased.
you have CGC books, right?
Yes.
This is your
Oh,
first
right.
time here holding the PSA slab outside of the bag and everything. I'm sure you probably took it out for your pictures and stuff. But what do
And it
you
comes with like
case
a
wise?
thing that stick. I just took it out for
It's like a
time
peely
purposes.
sticky,
Yeah,
like you'd
time
get like on a
purposes.
cell phone or something, right?
Yeah, and it does a lot of noise. It would just wouldn't be good for presentation. But um, I really like the feel of the slab. It's very sturdy.
Okay.
If you remember how specific iPhone was, where it's like
Yeah.
flat on the side, like that's what it reminds me of. That
It's a lot like
construction.
that. Where they when they put that metal band around the outside of it or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
And it doesn't shake in here. There's like some squeezability to it, which is
Sure.
because it's not
I mean,
like
you need
completely
that.
tight. You need
You need that.
breathability, yeah,
Yeah.
breathability or whatever I'm trying to say. Um, but you need some give so that doesn't uh
Yeah.
scrunch together or like bend. Um, and outside like Newton rings here and there, it's pretty solid. Like I'm
All right.
pretty happy with it.
Now,
There's like
conversation
some
point question.
air bubbles or something, but I think that's the
The
normal
label
part of it.
The label itself, they
So
had done a font
yeah,
change on the numbering system. Did you got the old numbering, right?
no, this is the new
That's
one.
the new update? Okay.
And shout out to Manu. Me and Manu had a talk about the label. I'm very interested in design. Manu's interested in design, and obviously he's interested in PSA. But yeah, they changed the lettering, and it's a bit more bolder here.
Mhm.
But then there's more space and like more negative space here, and it's kind of condensed because the font itself is a bit condensed. Now what you can't see here is in person there's like wavy lines in the PSA label, so it's not completely white.
So part of it is like security feature stuff then
Right,
that's in
and
there.
if you've seen a PSA label, it has like these blue waves or like blue lines that go around.
Sure.
That's what it has.
Almost like a watermark.
Right,
Okay.
basically. I still prefer the first version that they ever made. Uh, I would have preferred the older font, but
Okay.
it is bolder. You can read it, so legible. It's more legible, and I understand why they did it. I don't know if they're going to keep reiterating the design, but I'm getting used to it to the point where it doesn't really affect it anymore. Like at
Mhm.
first, you were there. I had a bit of a fit. Uh, or we could say like a little minor mental breakdown because of the typography. But That's just me being, very type centric design background. So
Jeremiah says very clean label design. May have to send some goodies in myself. Yeah, I know they announced recently they had the increase in the times on the orders.
so
But yours was just kind of like stuck at one
so
stage, like you were just waiting for assembly.
the reason, and I think a big reason of this, part of this long wait is because these are the magazine slab.
Mm,
These are bigger than the regular ones. This is an oversized comic book size. The Last Ronin, the original Last Ronin, not the like the second series and the third series were standard comic book size. These were square bound, bigger books.
okay.
And CGC also like does magazine holders for those.
Okay.
So both companies do that. I think it took longer because they were having difficulty, for whatever reason. I don't know, supplies or something. They were having difficulty to do it as quickly and encase them as quickly as a standard plastic.
So how many books did you send in on that initial submission?
I submitted 3.
Okay.
And apologies, it takes me some time to get these out. But here's the Last Ronin, the OG first print. And this one looks really cool in the red label because it's part of the design.
Yo yo yo.
So
I don't know if
boom.
Shane, you're crooked. Look
I don't know
this
how to
guy.
fix it.
Oh my
Am I
god,
on?
you got to turn it. You're on.
Oh no, I'm leaving it.
Oh my goodness.
Shane was gonna be in
What's this
here.
guy?
That's surprising.
I didn't realize he was coming in. He just popped in. I'll pop him back up here. He's gonna get all fussy if I
Are
don't.
you gonna have to turn?
No, I'll fix it. Let me leave and come back. I'm gonna
Okay.
get this right for.
Shane is a
Okay.
perfectionist.
I think you just gotta rotate your camera thing.
It's all good, Shane. Don't worry about it. Stop stressing, dude.
Yeah, well,
we're just
when
on
you're all
YouTube,
set-
which
when you're
lives
all set,
forever,
just let us
dude.
know.
Like, don't even
Yeah.
worry about it.
And besides, you were behind the comments. Nobody could see you anyway.
Yeah. Plus, they're looking at my sick books, dog.
That's
Like,
right.
jeez. And then I have one other one, which is the first one I posted. And this was, I have one as a CGC 10.
What?
I mean CGC PSA 10.
I was
Sorry,
gonna say.
I got my companies confused for a second.
Hey, it's easy to do. They're all 3 letters.
They are all 3 letters, aren't they? That's pretty crazy. This is the Kevin Eastman ratio variant 1 to 10.
Yeah. There you go, man.
And and PSA 10s have this gold.
What do you think about the gold? Because I know you
Holograph.
had some questions about it because it was just an image and you can't really tell in pictures a lot of times.
It's pretty cool. It has like this holographic refractor look to it.
Okay.
It's pretty neat, actually. I'm not against it. I prefer the classic red from PSA because I just like their traditional design.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, especially if you have like a gold foiled cover, like one of those chromium covers, that would be an awesome option. And like, here goes the back.
They're back and they're the correct way.
Yes, and the Undertaker's back there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you like it?
Really cool
There
book.
it is.
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
We're looking at
These are
Doom's comic book.
the PSA books.
That's
Just got them back today. And those were the
What-
3 that.
What are you guys up to?
We just finished the break.
Yeah.
You did. You were still feeling it when I bounced out to come over here. So
Yeah.
that's
I
good.
still got the headband on too. I'm in gimmick. Let's
I-
go.
You're still full
Wait,
heal
that's
mode.
gimmick?
So that's
I
good.
thought you always wore the headband. Wow.
Yeah.
How do I see the chat?
It's over on the side. Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
what side. I
can
can pop it up.
you can
I'll
bring
pop
it
it up here on the
Yeah.
screen, and you might be able to see it on the screen in the corner
Oh.
there.
Boom,
All right.
technology.
Can you see it
Shane.
there?
Do you want me
I
to
mean-
put up my computer?
No.
What's M? How you doing?
Good. How are
Good
you?
break tonight? Did you guys have a good break tonight?
Yeah, we got what was it, Bianca?
We got a couple autos I can show
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Couple
if
good
you wanna
autos.
show 'em. Let me hold on. Let me put you over here. Put you on the spotlight spot.
Yes, thank you. Jada Parker.
Oh
Gold
wow,
outfits.
Tim! Don't look, Tim.
I don't like the
Oh.
I don't like the
Tim gets
glare we're
tempered.
getting. It's bothering me. And then the EST out of 25.
EST, she needs to come back. I don't know why she's taking forever to come back.
We got some other stuff too, but those were the big ones. The EST took the belt.
Nice. Oh no, what? Nathan, don't mind him. He's just having glitch issues with his camera. I don't know what's going on.
Did he leave because I'm here?
No, I don't think he would do that. He wouldn't put you in that spot like that. Although I do like that he left you like on the big screen. Maybe he did that on purpose.
Maybe.
I'm getting self-conscious super fast. Is it all right if I dip out?
Sure. Just leave me hanging here. That's fine.
Oh man. When are we getting Turtles Chrome? I heard that's the rumor.
Turtles Chrome. You heard that? You did hear Paramount might be purchasing Warner Brothers.
For the record, I'm making up Turtles Chrome completely. But
I know you're trying to get my hopes up for no reason. That's
yeah.
fine. Oh, he did leave. Maybe he did do that in protest of you. I don't know.
So who got the rights?
So there's a rumor that Warner Brothers might be acquired by Paramount, which
Oh.
means DC and like SpongeBob and all the Nickelodeon things would be under one umbrella.
Wow.
I don't know if that has any impact on the card license. You know, could we get PMG Turtles? That would be sweet. I predict that was a DC. I don't know, but
green.
I wouldn't get my hopes. I don't think it works that way.
I don't know.
Unfortunately. So yeah.
What would you want? Would you want a Raphael Red?
Raphael Red would be great. Mikey, I guess a green PMG for any turtle would be awesome. But you know, Donatello's purple. That'd be awesome.
A Shredder. You get a Shredder purple.
Shredder.
That'd be cool.
Shredder would be sick. Yeah, that'd be. They could do it. Maybe one day. I don't know.
Would they have to say Precious Metal Gems, or would PMG work?
No, Precious Metal. We've done this before. PMG is Pumga. Like that's not a PMG. That's not real. Those are fake. I'm sorry, anyone who owns them out there. Masterpiece 92 Platinum. Those weren't real PMGs. They did not say Precious Metal Gems.
He's completely wrong. I know it's his show, but I don't care. You're wrong. Look at the sales. The people love the 92 Masterpieces Platinum, Precious Metal Gems.
Unfortunately, a lot of those were rushed. So it's just bad Pumgas out there. Not real PMGs.
The disrespect for no reason.
A Bat Sponge crossover would be sick.
Yeah, that would be
100%. Came in for Batman, Shane's Batman Metal Breaks. Oh yeah. I mean, look.
I'm pumped. It got delayed again, but
if they ever release,
Really got delayed again?
It got delayed till the 12th.
12th is the new date.
I won't be able to break on the 12th, but I can't remember why. I got something going on. A birthday.
I don't know.
A birthday.
Oh, right. Of course.
She's leaving me hanging. I'm throwing her something, and she's not saying anything. It's her birthday, so on release day, I won't be able to break it.
Okay, well, look, that's understandable.
Unless I get some DMs and get pressured a little bit, then I'll hop on and do it. Breaks. What do they say? What do they say? People over cards.
People over cards. Yes.
Yeah. Breaks over wives.
That's fine.
Wow. I don't know how many people are going to co-sign that.
A couple happy birthdays.
There you go.
I'm really doing a heel turn tonight.
It is a very heel turn.
Yep.
And how dare you, first of all. This is interesting because I don't have the topics we're going to do. So Nathan went and he just put both of us in a weird spot.
I think we talk enough where we can make this work.
Yeah, for real.
What else?
I'm gonna call on our producers in the chat. Please bring up the next topic that we're gonna talk about.
What about you guys?
If we want to wing it, could we talk about Tim Cologne?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Where's Tim? Tim, reveal yourself in the chat. I know you're in here.
Make your presence known.
He was supposed to join us.
Was he?
He
Oh,
was,
didn't?
but he didn't.
Sketch
what
turn
happened.
artist.
I don't know what happened with Tim. Yeah. So the 12th, we might finally see a Tim sketch card get pulled.
I want one.
A week later. We can't hear you, Nathan.
We can't hear you.
It's okay. We're just keep going. Just fix your audio. We got this. Don't worry. Tim, yeah. So Batman Metal, 12th. They just updated that a couple days ago.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I want to
There he
see
goes.
this chat.
I know. Get it up.
But what else can we talk about Batman? For those who missed it, we had a whole checklist drop, and Batman the Animated Series kind of snuck in there. So if you want to check that out, check it out.
I'm trying to get the chat up here.
Donnie, I don't know. Tim, there's only so many words I can say about Tim because he, it gets to his ego.
Oh yeah.
So,
He's an icon.
He is an icon in the hobby. I think people will be glad to see the cards he's worked on for quite some time. He says he fully expects you to throw a toothpick.
Right now?
Yeah, give us your classic yo.
Is there any? Did someone do a hey or a yo in the chat?
Okay, I need someone to do a yo with the exclamation point in the chat. We're gonna give you the full Breakers Row experience. Although there's usually like music behind, and like you guys have sick product in front. There we go.
I feel like I can pull it off.
All right, so no pressure, but
Hey yo.
Okay.
You didn't do it?
How was it?
It went to the side. Usually he misses, so this is on brand.
Emily is the better toothpick thrower.
Yeah.
Also, there's a popper celebration when people follow them.
Yeah, I had 2 duds.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was shameful.
Got multiple AOs in there. Thank you.
It was better than normal though. Says Melfi.
Yeah, but like you have 3 more to go, Shane. You can't just do one. You gotta respect the chat. Respect the chat.
I apologize to everybody that AO'd and I ignored.
Wow. All right. He hates my hey yo.
We can hear you now. There you go.
She's a better toothpick thrower, but her AO is terrible.
She's the superstar of your show, so watch how you talk about her. Yeah,
she's the reason they exist. So
yeah,
I had to leave. I couldn't be here to shill this, so I had to let the chat know that it was natural.
There you go, Jugs.
Everything just took a dump on me over here.
Oh,
I had to switch headsets and everything.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know how we did there without your control, Nathan. But we tried to survive on the water.
You did fine. Yeah, I mean Emily was here, so the show continued to be fine.
Yes.
So,
what are the topics? I crashed things.
You crashed things, yeah. We were not expecting a Breakers Row appearance tonight. I'm shocked. I'm like awestruck over here. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you threw me off my game. Yeah.
I'm nervous right now.
You know what we can do?
No, it can't be nervous.
Because it's right up your alley, and you guys just did this tonight, and it's coming up on Saturday. We could switch the order up a little bit. You want to talk about Saturday night main event?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Wrestling's your jam. We can talk about Saturday night main event for 4 matches.
What are the matches, Nathan?
All right. First match of the night. Well, I don't know if it's first match of the night, but we'll go from I guess lower on the list of things all the way up to the world titles.
Yeah.
You got Dirty Dominic Mysterio in a triple threat match versus Rusev and Penta. So
I don't like that he's going against those two again. It might be a way for them to take the belt off of him without him getting a pin. At least that's what Will said, and I just took that from him. So that's, You know, I want Dom to win, but he might not. He might lose this time around.
Yeah, if he does lose, which I don't want him to lose, but if he does lose, I want it to be to Penta, not to Rusev.
Yeah,
Like, I want the
Rusev
belt
is.
to go on to
No.
Penta, not Rusev. I don't see him as somebody that's able to hold the belt for any sort of amount of time.
It's
Penta's got ring talent, and people like him, and it gives Dom a way that he can kind of go off to AAA and kind of
is.
wrestle that belt for a while. So, classic triple threat, Triple H nonsense. Yep.
booking. Yeah,
So
100%.
I want Dom in
What?
the world title
Who is-
picture.
You
Yes.
see this? You see this? Who is Shane?
Oh, he's
Oh my
just
goodness.
he's just messing around.
Who's Shane?
You
Did I
know
not
what?
put
Maybe
Aunt
it's
Emily?
It's a deeper question. Who is Shane?
There's too many layers.
There is.
I've
Okay.
known him for what? How long have we known each other? Like 2 years, a year,
Going
now?
on, yeah, I would say 2 years.
And it's a lot of layers there.
Mhm.
We don't have enough time.
No,
M's like,
not at all. No.
I don't know what to say. I think I'm pretty normal.
In your own mind. In your own
Well, you're
mind.
supposed to make a pick for the match.
I said I'm okay. The pick for the match. Hold on, it's Dirty
Oh.
Dom always, and I want him to go get. I want him to pull a Sasha. I want him to pull a Mercedes, and I want him to get 12 belts.
Whoa, full house.
Oh, the artist. You can't hear us. I don't know.
Wow.
See, everybody's having issues tonight. It's ridiculous.
It's okay, Tim. Figure it out. We're here.
Yeah,
We got
you
all
figure
day.
it out, Tim. You're good.
I keep looking at our camera setup, and it is irritating me, but I don't know how to fix it.
It's
hey,
fine.
It is what it is. Don't worry
Look,
about it.
Undertaker
You
is
can get it corrected for the next time,
100%.
like in 5 years when you decide to come back on again. So
Look at Tim.
Tim's here, so he might catch a few of the strays.
Look at the
but
celeb.
We'll keep this.
Tim,
Can I
can
get his
you hear me?
autograph?
Can you hear us
Wait,
now?
say that?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, let's go.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I'm here to put pressure on Will.
You're here to put.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand. What's happening?
Yeah,
Get
well,
the quintuplets going.
show your
here.
face.
All right.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, there's a hobby hangout Discord. Link is in the description below. Also a Facebook group. Check us out.
And if you guys don't know, I have an Instagram. If you go to
It's
yes.
all
At
the
art
way down there.
underscore
you can
two
throw our
plus.
plugs out there. You go ahead, Shane. You can plug your stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
Shane.
wait, he's not allowed. We're the secretaries on the top row here. Visit
Breakersrow.com.
breakersrow.com. Sign up, SMS, email alerts, weekly giveaways. The past few weeks they've given away
Monthly
$50
giveaway.
gift certificates. Monthly giveaways.
I just want my
as
real
well.
name back. I'm sick of this breaking name. I'm Shane. Nice to meet you.
Oh, man.
What's going on, guys? What are we talking
Not-
about?
Who's your pick
Will
for
says
the
not
Dirty
chance.
Dom triple threat match on Saturday, Tim?
Who's he facing?
He's got Rusev and Penta in a triple threat.
Man, I don't think Dom drops the belt.
You don't think Dom drops the belt? All right.
No,
so Dom
I don't
somehow
think he
keeps
drops
the
the
belt.
belt.
I hope not. I hope not.
I don't think he drops the belt until Liv comes back.
Oh,
That's going to be a while.
Nah, I think we're around the corner. She's been out for a while.
so we
Yeah.
have the
What's up,
next
Bill?
match after that is, or at least
Donnie.
that I rank is
Yeah,
Tiffy
mine.
versus Jade Cargill. And I really,
Tiffy and Jay Cargill, you said that's the other one?
really don't want to see it. But I feel like Triple H finally puts the belt
Like
on
it.
Jade.
I'm gonna have
Jade
to
was
say
cool the
goodnight.
last segment.
Em's got to get up at
Okay.
5, so she's going
Is
to
it
take off.
because of me, Em?
Bye,
That's-
Em.
No, I have to get up at 5, and then I also have to go to the school and talk to the principal with the youngest daughter because of a teacher issue.
Not our child.
No.
Okay.
Real quick, do you want to Do you want to tell Tim about apples? What's the best apple?
Oh yes, the best apple is Gala. Sorry.
I almost exited.
Gotta try the Gala.
It
Got
was
it.
All right,
we're
guys.
talking about apples.
Bye, Em. Thanks for coming by.
Bye.
I am.
Yeah. Bye.
Front and center where I belong.
Boom.
There you go. All right. So we got Tiffany versus, Tiffy Time versus Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill.
I think Triple H finally puts the belt on Jade. I don't
Please,
like
Jade.
it at all. I don't think she can
Oh
wrestle.
no! Here we go.
Hey, I'm allowed to have my opinions.
I would agree with you
Bianca back
before.
and put the belt on Bianca.
Yeah, that's true. They need to bring her back. But the last last Friday, that segment, Jade looked different. She looked like a villain. It fit.
Yeah, but
I
that
think
was
it's
like-
time.
That's like a 30-second segment, not a
No,
10-minute match.
It was a couple minutes long, not 30 seconds. No, it's
She had that whole thing when she came back on her social media where she was like covered in blood. I thought she was going to come back as a heel then. But creative has been terrible.
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 I think it'd be cool to see her with the belt. I'd like to see her get it, Jade.
Yeah, I don't mind it. We've had subpar wrestlers hold the title. The Psycho Sids, the Kevin Nashes of the world, the Hulk Hogan's, dare I say Hulk Hogan's of the world. The Ultimate Warriors. You don't need to be.
You want to say it to him?
You got a Hulk Hogan with a
Yeah,
Braun
brother.
Breaker.
I like that you
feel it,
had
Bird?
him like right there, just ready
Yeah.
It's part of the stage. It's part of the stage, man.
It's offensive.
See, chat wants to know what you're hiding back there, Tim. Probably
A
the
mess.
probably the next Upper Deck
Complete mess.
project would be my guess. So
I work from home, and so my my kid is behind me all day, so it's a disaster behind me.
So we got all right. So we got 3-1. Jade getting the belt. Well, no, I think all four of us said Jade's going to get the belt.
I think it's time.
I just
think
don't
it's
like
time.
it. I just don't like it. The next, the old man winded match. Jey Uso and
CM Punk.
Jey Uso and CM Punk.
Yeah, for the geriatric heavyweight champion.
For the recently displaced Seth Rollins belt.
Yeet.
I think CM Punk wins. I don't think they.
I do too.
I don't think they
Punk
do
wins.
redo the J thing. I don't see it.
I think they're using this as an opportunity to see how he can perform in somewhat of a main event again, and see if he can keep his wind for the match. But based on his just raw matches, I don't think that's the case. When you see him come down, his entrance is fantastic. The crowd loves it. They're all participating. But as soon as that's over and the match actually starts, I don't think many of the fans care.
Yeah.
When he talks on the microphone, there's just nothing without the roll it back, do it again,
Yeah.
and then get the yeet going again. And then
Yeah.
that's where all that excitement is for him.
Well, even on the
Really?
Netflix documentary, they were talking behind the scenes about how he's winded. He's not in shape.
Yeah.
No.
It's tough.
All that being said, I think Jay wins.
Really?
I think he has more of a story going on than CM Punk does. I don't know what we're doing with CM Punk, really. I don't know what the story is there now that Seth isn't there. Jay just has more of a storyline going with the stuff happening with his brother, with the stuff with the Roman Reigns stuff. I think it makes sense to put it on Jay because of that. Even if you put the belt on CM Punk, where do you go with CM Punk? I don't know where you go with CM Punk.
Yeah, I don't know where he goes, but
Yeah.
I just don't want to see Jay with the belt again. I'm good.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
we can.
They just
If
had
CM
Brock
Punk
in the
wins
War
it-
Games promo, so you could do something there where he wins the belt now, Brock takes it back, Brock goes and leads the Vision, and now the Vision has the title again.
Yeah.
Is it definitely come down to those two, or just is there any chance LA
a
Knight gets
third one?
involved or something like that?
And is actually part of the match to do something substantial in it. I don't think so. Like, I don't think it becomes a triple threat match, but it's
Yeah.
Triple H booking, so who knows? It could.
I don't think he drops the title. I think he holds the title for a while too. If you were gonna have a transitional champion, it should have been LA Knight, right? Just
Yes.
let him get his one and move on from that. But I think the only one that really has a storyline. I get it. His promos are ass, but the crowd still pops every time he comes out. They're still eating with him in the middle of his promo. So I don't think that's 100% accurate what you're saying, Nathan. I'm entitled to my opinion.
There you go.
Let's
go.
We can watch the videos back, and you can see.
Yeah, he's still doing the yeet in the middle of his promos, and people are yeeting with him. So
that's the thing, though. The yeet is the draw, not Jey Uso. Jey Uso's not the draw for the match.
Stone Cold had the what? Kurt Angle had to use that.
But people cheered Stone Cold when he wasn't saying what.
They would what his entire promo, even when it wasn't intentional. They would just say it in the middle of the sentences. I don't know.
They would say it in other people's promos.
I don't know. I want to heel Jay. I think we're gonna get a heel Jay out of this, or an anti-hero at least.
Jello wrestling match for this one.
All right. Final match on the card. We got Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Oh.
I think they give the belt to Drew in this one.
Wow.
I think they have Cody drop it. Cody takes a little bit of time off. He got done filming the show. He had a little bit of time off when he was doing Street Fighter. He's back. He had a couple matches. Give him a little more time off. Get him ready. Maybe push him towards the Cena storyline stuff to wrap up Cena's career, whatever that might be. But I think they give it to Drew here.
This is like a match that we've seen multiple times this year again.
Well, these all are.
Well, except for CM Punk and Jay. I don't think they went.
But we've seen that in the format of a triple threat match.
That's true. I don't care who wins this one, honestly. Whatever.
That's kind of how I feel. I guess Cody. I don't. Yeah. You guys know I'm a big Cody fan.
I think he retains. I think Nathan made a good point. He just shot a movie. He's going to be gone for a while for a press run at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he drops it then. Yeah.
Although Cody's last big match with Cena was great. I give him that. I don't think they take it off Cena to put on Cody for him to give it to Drew. I just don't see it. I think Cody keeps it.
Yeah.
A Saturday night main event. So pretty not
it's
PLE.
Gonna be a rough one.
Just another night of wrestling, which means SmackDown's probably going to be bunk.
Yeah. But, not good right now.
Then what's our next PLE? We got War Games is the next PLE.
That's a big one. That's one of the big ones.
Yeah. Should be cool.
The promotional video was a little wonky, but
it was a letdown.
They put out those several videos with the shoes and stuff.
Yeah.
Just to show. Well, that was for WrestleMania's promo video.
WrestleMania promo.
Have them sitting around the poker table and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we get Brock. We get Brock back. Summer Survivor Series. We might get Randy Orton back too.
Oh yeah, Randy's been gone for a while. And Gunther, when's Gunther coming back?
That's another one.
When's Chad Gable coming back? That's all that matters.
That's true.
El Grande Americano?
No,
we don't know that.
You know that. It's 100%. Well, 99.9%.
He lost his privileges to that name. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I hope not.
So you're saying there's a better El Grande?
Ludwig.
I don't know, man. I still think that AAA match.
It was a good match.
That match still holds up. I think it's still a contender for match of the year, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was a good one. AAA. Yeah.
You got the Hardy Boys come back. Was it last week? This week?
Last week, Halloween Havoc.
Halloween Havoc. That's pretty dope to see those guys still going.
Yeah,
I think NXT's good right now. There's a lot of cool things. Yeah. See what happens.
Well, Shane, you're not usually on. You want to get into a little drama?
What's the drama?
What's the drama?
Boom.
I'm so glad you asked, man.
What's going on?
What do you mean? So Upper Deck's the president of the Upper Deck company, Jason, was it Mashera?
Mhm.
I don't know how you say his last name. But Jason, the president of Upper Deck, he put out an Instagram post talking about kind of the state of the hobby and how he's seeing things right now. And it's kind of interesting because you wouldn't expect somebody in charge of a card company to bring something like this up and talk about it. Like I know we've talked about it on some level, other channels have talked about it on some level, and people out there have been feeling it already. I'm gonna read this off. I had the screen share set up, but my computer took a dump on me, so I'm just gonna read this off here. This is directly from the Collect Media Instagram account, from his personal, looks like LinkedIn profile. He says everything speculative is up right now. The stock market, Bitcoin, trading cards, and it's pricing some collectors out, which we've all felt that, right? Paul
Yeah.
even said that earlier. Like he's not in the running to potentially get the 101s from Topps Chrome Sapphire because of where they're pricing them at nowadays. Um,
Yeah.
Here's what the data shows: 50% of consumer spending in the U.S. is coming from 10% of the population. Rich people are carrying the market. Again, there's that term, the market, right? As if trading cards are a market. There is a market there, but as if it's like an investment market. He's talking about that as the president of a trading card company, right? Not just the cards, but across every category. Concert tickets, $1,000 for nosebleeds. Luxury goods, selling faster than ever. High-end collectibles, moving at record prices. When boxes cost $1,000 or more, you're not buying for fun anymore. You're speculating. You're betting that what you buy today will be worth significantly more tomorrow. And that works until it doesn't. And these are his words, exactly what he says.
Right.
Sports cards have always been sports cards have always had speculation built in. You collect a rookie, hoping they become a Hall of Famer. But what's happening now is different in scale. And when markets become this speculative, they become fragile. I'm not saying the sky is falling. I'm saying we need to be honest about what's happening. This isn't sustainable growth driven by collectors who love the hobby. This is wealth concentration driving prices that most people can't participate in. And if that money suddenly moves somewhere else to bet on something else, we all will feel it. It's a pretty powerful statement there from the president of a trading card company.
Yeah.
I-
Go ahead, Tim.
He's not a fortune teller. I think there are portions of the card hobby that are catching up to things that have already happened. I mean, we've been in Marvel cards for how long? And we saw this happening
Yeah.
a year ago, year and a half ago. And it's now that it's maybe it's more sensationalized because it's happening, or they're predicting that it will happen with sports cards and some of the bigger, maybe non-TCG parts of the hobby. But like, we experienced that a year and a half ago, I think, right? When people started moving off of Marvel cards,
Yes.
instantly. And it goes back to this, like, these, when it comes to speculation and just like, being able to make, however much on a one-on-one or whatever, it's really contingent on the whales that are participating in the hobby, right? The people up top that are willing to spend the 30,000, the 40,000, the record-breaking amounts of money on your hit. But once those folks are no longer in the hobby, once you don't have people spending that level of money, then it starts to it gets really barren, in certain hobbies, right?
Yeah.
This happened before during the boom, the high highs and then the drop off. It wasn't just for Marvel cards; it was for almost all card hobbies, all card categories.
Yeah.
What licenses did Upper Deck have during the boom? Did they have more than what they have now?
I wouldn't say
Marvel,
more than what they have now. Slightly different. They had Marvel, whereas now they have
hockey.
DC. They have hockey. They've had hockey forever. Um, I
Was
don't
it?
think they put out any unlicensed sports products as far as like football or basketball or anything like that because they don't have
Yeah.
those licenses. They don't play that way with the unlicensed stuff.
They have more
Then
Warner
they've had
Brothers
like,
IPs now, right?
yep, yep, they did Looney Tunes.
Scooby Doo,
Scooby Doo was one they just released. Halo sets have been done. They do X Files,
Double O Seven.
TV show stuff. Yep, other
Do they
movies stuff
have
like that.
any? Do they have any of the licenses to the card categories that are exploding in value right now?
No,
No.
no. So
Because
that's a good
What
point.
would be
Let's see.
those? But what would be those categories? Like,
sports, just what I know when Marvel was exploding, back in the boom, that they weren't saying anything. They weren't warning people about this stuff. They were letting them go buy the wax. So
Hmm.
I sit back and I can't help but wonder: is there some sour grapes here? Like, yes, it's as
Yeah,
true as it was
that's a good
before.
point.
Uh,
I see.
I don't think that it's wrong what he's saying. I just think the timing's interesting. If Upper Deck had the NBA license, would they be putting this statement out? I highly doubt it.
it would be in their best interest not to, right?
Yes.
Publicly. Yeah, that's true. I didn't count for that.
And that's a great point by Shane. That's normally how these larger businesses operate, right?
Yeah. So both things can be true. It could be that's a reality, but it's also like they're in a fortunate spot where they can say that and
Yeah.
not have any negative effects to their business. Um, but we've seen it's cyclical, right? Like we've seen the boom and then the PMG boom specifically. What 2021, Shane? I forget what 2022. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's 21, I'd say.
That
Yep.
was after like the pandemic boom. And then we saw what last year, like you said, like it just dried up, everything tanked.
Yeah.
So
Just to add to Shane's question about what did they lose? They did lose exclusive rights too to LeBron, right?
that's
Yep.
true. That's a big one.
Which was they created, they had a whole memorabilia um, division, partially dedicated to LeBron, authenticated autograph stuff, and they don't have that anymore.
Mhm.
It's always good to be cautious. It's always it's best to think of the worst and play it safe and not put yourself in any financial jeopardy by taking big risks that you can't afford. But there are big people playing in those spaces now, and they feel confident in what they're doing, and no one knows their true intention. I I think it's really cool what's happening. I love seeing the huge sales. I find it exciting. If you can't afford it, don't do it. And there are products for all different levels for people to buy. And I think have fun no matter what your price range.
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, Upper Deck has the actual price, like for people that have fun with it. It's tough with the tops thing. I told you, Shay. I heard the Hobby Nonsense podcast thing. They kind of covered like the whole tops EQL system. Day of release, tops sends out a certain percentage of boxes for undercutting, like David Adams, undercutting like mom and pop shops, right? Uh, and then immediately sells out. So everyone adapts the new prices from the other distributors. So now a person who missed out on the EQL only has a shot at aftermarket, and there's no other option unless you go to your local comic or card shop. But those card shops are now matching the prices that are online. So like, it's tough to even get a box. What does like Disney
Well,
Chrome?
a lot
Right.
of the card shops are sourcing it online, so they have to put it at the secondary price. A lot of them are getting squeezed out of EQLs. I
Yeah.
mean, I know my
Yeah.
local card shop doesn't get any Tops products anymore.
Well, there's also the shops that are out there, the smaller shops that don't get huge, massive allocations too. That if they don't price it close to that secondary market, somebody just comes in and buys up all of their supply, and then just turns around and lists it at secondary market, and isn't somebody that's actually trying to open the product. So why not just price it near that, and then the shop gets the money at least.
But the ironic thing is the Topps products and like the Fanatics licenses are the ones experiencing this, right? Um, but those are the ones that are selling. Like superfractors are going for 30,000, 35,000. Even though the collectability like of your collector is base seems to be impacted with higher prices than before. So it's, I don't know, it's all weird. I don't know how it all, like how the whole Rubik's cube fits, but it, Upper Deck is in the like Jugs puts here, like you see a chrome box go for $1,000, but the PMG's first Batmans are $250 a box. Like, how long is it going to stay like that?
We don't know.
Is it going to go up? Like, is there going to be no more options? Like, if Upper Deck starts going doubling, like there is no sub $300 box anymore, and that's where the necessity of breakers are, because like that's your only way to like kind of get it in there, but it's tough.
That might be an opportunity for them. Isn't there like a Jordan PMG that sold for like crazy money recently? Like the recent one that they used a throwback?
There was one. I forgot the price. Yeah.
Who knows what a Batman first PMG is gonna do, when it hits the market. It might go crazy. It might not.
I think even the Hogan PMG, the Hulk Hogan PMG, that purple one, that's went up pretty good. Some high sales of that. I can't remember the exact price right now, but yeah,
but
Batman should do well.
But from what I've seen, it's been heavily like, I don't know. I know he says the top 10. What was the quote? Top 10% is the one buying all the collectibles or the high end collectibles,
right?
Outside of superfractors, like what's selling high? I don't know. Like every post I see is just superfractor this, superfractor that.
Well, it's the extremely rare stuff, the Mickey Mantles,
but I mean, a non-sports only, because he's focusing on non-sports like
Pokemon.
I think that the comic cuts are going pretty crazy.
That's true. They have a high average.
And also the sketch cards.
Well, that's a big one. That is a big one. Yeah, we have Disney sketches going for, I believe someone said a Mickey went for 10,000. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's weird because like we haven't really seen too many Disney sets come out. I know they did the 2024 Chrome set, right? That was like their first year. 23 was, I think. I don't recall if there were sketches in that or not. But then it's just the set comes out and like sketches all of a sudden are selling for $1,000, and you can look at the sketches and you go, okay, yeah, it's Donald Duck, or it's and then I'll use my Bambi sketch that I pulled on Shane's break as an example. It looks like Bambi. It looks like somebody could just cast a movie still onto the card, draw it, color it. Here's your sketch. I mean, there's a lot of those sketches from like the Disney realm, and I think some of that is the IP. They want it to be consistent with what the character is supposed to look like.
Yep.
It doesn't feel like there's a lot of emotion from the artist in the piece. There's not a lot of individuality within a lot of those sketches, but they're still selling for $810 is what the Bambi sketch that I had sold for. $900. There was a Scrooge McDuck that sold for over $4,000.
Yeah,
like when they first came out, and then even the Scrooge McDuck comic cuts, I think Shane, I had shared with you, like one sold for like $900 and something. But that's consistent with what the Doom cuts were doing from Mint.
Yeah.
Marvel. So it's at least now, not initially, but now.
It's not like there were key issues either.
There were
Doom issues, right?
Yeah, there weren't key issues, like big issues. But I think that pricing has a lot to do with just the set prices, like after release date. They're expensive boxes, right? So people are trying to get their money back when they hit those.
I also think it helps that they have the 101 stamp on the front and center. You can see it. Now, I know that we all understand the comic cuts, but if you're just getting into it and you see it, it means something.
It does have an effect.
I think Will mentioned too, the presentation plays a factor. I don't think it's one thing. I think it's just a perfect storm of how they've handled it so far that it's just created this like super hype craze around there. their products. Like it was happening in real time at New York Comic Con. I couldn't even get a box of, there were listings like instantaneously on eBay while I was at the convention, and I think David Adams was buying boxes on the convention floor. So you can go and spend $100 on a box and run to David Adams and sell it to them for like $700.
Yeah, and that's that built-in like it's like almost like a automatic scalping prices just implemented because of the way it's released. Here goes Judge says
earlier we said something along the lines of all that stuff goes hand in hand. Comic books, art, cards, that stuff goes hand in hand. It does with the card pricing too, box prices. If people aren't willing to pay those thousands upon thousands of dollars for the cards, then the boxes aren't going to sell for those prices either. Right? DC Marvel Annual aren't selling and weren't selling for $500 just because a purple one of one purple diamond sells for $300 or $400, right? The value people, the collectors that are out there that are buying the cards up, don't see the value in those cards like they do in the other stuff that's happening now.
And I'm thinking
that's reflecting in the box prices.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the sketch cards, how you said they look just like the movie. And I know that looks like some look like they could even be traced or something. But do you think that has more appeal to the mass audience because they just
it looks like
so much to the nostalgia?
To the Disney fans, yes. For those of us that are used to sketch cards from Marvel, DC, whatever, that like to see the artist's art, I don't think that's the case. I think it's, but again, it's individual. Yeah, it's individual.
It's a nostalgia play. It's a commercial thing, right? Because people recognize the image and they say, "Oh, this is an original," and it looks just like the movie I saw. They do the source material. Star Wars. You're not allowed to do your artistic interpretation with the Star Wars sketches. They do realism. You have to do realism.
Right. And it's the same parent company that now have these licenses on top, so they're demanding like the same.
They understand the commercial appeal to that.
The everyday person just wants it to look like how they imagine the movies or whatever. So like, don't give me your stylized one of one filter. I want like what it looks like. This is interesting though. Like Luke 1977 PSA 10 sold for $260,000. So that's like one of those non-sports sales that are like, okay, and it is a pop 9. I think this means we're also talking about a new audience shifting into non-sports where maybe it was only sports. Now they either made bad plays or they're off or whatever. They're onto non-sports to try to push that. And now they're easily spending like bigger budgets on what they used on sports cards and non-sports. And now you have a bump in prices.
I see what's happening with those Star Wars cards, and it makes me believe in MCU cards even more. I've talked to you guys all about it a bunch, but if Luke Skywalker's rookie is going for this now, MCU, the Infinity Saga is the Star Wars saga, just for a different generation. I believe in. I'm a big believer in the MCU stuff.
Yeah, I think when we're talking about nostalgia and what the younger generations are going to be nostalgic for, I think the MCU movies definitely fit in that time period. So I can see that for sure.
And to Will's point, but I'll let you read his comment first. Then
Topps does a great job from a business perspective of creating desire and freshening up already established inserts from UD. Although I will, get, but what insert outside of the superfractors really like the breadwinner right now? I don't know.
So I think it's a combination of things. There's a difference between pulling an upper deck like LeBron auto and then watching a Fanatics Fest LeBron pull his own auto from a Fanatics from a Topps pro. Like the way they get these people involved and they feed off of the clout of the individual, right? They have all the athletes, they have all the actors there. Like you get to see them in person. You're ripping cards with them in person. It's the next level of like ripping cards, is to be there with the person, whose card you're pulling. I look at the amount of money they made off like traditionally unlicensed NBA cards or NFL cards traditionally didn't sell well, and they were selling unlicensed Wembanyama cards and getting record prices on it because he was involved in the product. He was hands-on, like he was at Fanatics Fest. He's opening cards with people, and they've made it this thing where it's interacting, and there's a difference between like an influencer on YouTube telling you, "Oh, you should buy a Tom Brady card," and Tom Brady himself telling you, "Hey, man, I'll buy my card off of you if you pull it." Like that's
Right.
that's a whole different layer to it. Like
the activations is what they excel at.
it's crazy.
Absolutely.
And like to Shane's point with the MCU thing, Black Diamond was fantastic. I love the Black Diamond set for Upper Deck, but imagine a set like that with the actors involved in it, doing press for it, being involved, opening it like that.
Yeah.
That's
that definitely plays. I do think that plays a factor. I mean, it's what you see in wrestling, right? When wrestlers do their pop-up events and like they personalize experiences so that you can go buy their merch. I mean, that's what Fanatics is pushing right now with the whole Fanatics Fest. Was the big the big show. Let's see, it was obviously Kevin O'Leary buying all the Doom cuts of SpongeBob Super. So like, yeah, he's doing. I forgot his new business venture. You buy the big pieces. I'm sure a lot of those guys are going and getting the non-sports stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they're not really doing anything different than what like Alpha Cards and them were doing during the boom, right? They're going after the top level cards to build that collection up to
what they deem as top level, because
what they deem as top level cards, not necessarily what the hobby does, right?
I couldn't even tell you who Alpha Cars is, but you got Jugs in here saying Kevin O'Leary, like he's a brand in and of itself, and he's participating.
Well, he's made
publicly in the hobby.
Let it be known.
Get people to, especially now where people don't know where to put their money because of how, to be honest, how difficult the economy is on people right now, and the way that we're trending. There's going to be a lot more challenges financially for people that are participating in these hobbies. When you see someone like a Kevin O'Leary, when you see again a Tom Brady, a Robert Downey Jr., the guy that you saw, I Love You 3000, opening packs of cards. Oh, okay, I do have $20. Maybe I can buy a pack of this. Like it's just a different. Again, we talk about that gambler's mentality that exists with card collectors. Like you can easily justify buying a pack of cards or even buying a single pretty easily, even when you don't have the money. So
yeah,
it's going to be interesting for sure.
Super Fractors came along before Golden Treasures. UD made one-on-one knockoffs, copied the design, and gave it a cheesier name. Yeah, I guess the Super Fractor was around before. Yeah, I mean they look so simple. Like, does it matter the label?
Panini's, Panini has a similar version too, called the Gold Vinyl. I mean, it's very similar.
It's I guess, yeah. I just wonder how much weight the branding carries, which I guess by judging sales, it does. Right.
Yeah.
I agree to Black Diamond with the actual actors would have been crazy. So I can imagine what collaborations are going to do the most. People will lose their minds. Yeah. I think MC is right there.
I mean, and Black Diamond was one of those initial Upper Deck sets that kind of went to the moon pretty quickly too. I know Shane has experience with that set, but like people really, it was the first time we got exquisite cards in a couple of years, and it did hit. Like they had that's the first time I saw inscribed autos from MCU actors too. So like it really did hit. It wasn't that it wasn't a bad set, but like did the actors know about it? Was there any type of, this has always been our thing, right? Where's the marketing behind this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because you can produce the most beautiful cards in the world, but if there's no marketing behind it. And again, to further that point, we live in the influencer day and age.
Yes.
Right? And so you want people with influence opening these cards, interested in these cards. That's what's going to sway, the general public right now.
That seems to be the blueprint right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. Let's see. Can we, Jesus? Can you pull up?
Yeah. Let me
and share that. I can't do it on the tab, but I tried to find the settings for that. Still was waiting for the computer to kind of get back to working again. Apparently, it did an update and like drained everything.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'll log in
Yeah,
and
you're
stuff.
good. Let's see. So we had a question earlier. What did we miss on the Batman metal delay? I think you guys might have touched on it earlier when I was having the computer issues. But really, it's so Upper Deck initially released a date of October 1st. That got pushed to like mid-October, then got pushed again to the end of October. Then it was November 5th, and then we're like, okay, when are we getting the checklist? When are we getting the checklist? Right, Tim?
Yeah.
Finally, we got the checklist last week. So we're like, sweet, November 5th, it's locked in. We're getting it November 5th because they don't usually release that checklist more than 2 weeks out from the actual release date. And it would have been 2 weeks to November 5th. But then just yesterday, a couple days ago, there was an announcement that it got pushed again, and now it's November 12th. Is that correct? So it got pushed another week after we had already had the initial announcement of when the set's coming out, and then had the checklist release and reveal, plus all the promotional materials getting released as far as the images for the cards, to then now the set's pushed another week. It's aggravating for somebody that's planning. For me, it's a little aggravating because I'm like trying to plan like when I can come through here to get my boxes, right? So I'm in a little bit different situation than most people. You guys sit at home and wait for your boxes to show up at your door. You're good to go. I got to make a special trip to get mine. But it's 2026. Will says it. 2026. That's when we're getting it. But yeah, so it's just delay after delay after delay with not really anything from Upper Deck on why we're getting the delays. And then we got Batman Animated was announced, and David Adams already has a projected date of January 1st, 2026, but we all know that's not an accurate date. So if you're pre-ordering, just know that date's not accurate. For Batman Metal, what's your guys' frustration with this here? Or do you have frustration with it?
Batman, you know what? I'm at the point where Batman Metal, just someone text me when it's finally there.
I like that. I like that. Just knock me out.
Just out of
knock on the
sight.
door with-
Yeah, it's out of sight right
Wake me up before you go.
now. Yeah. I don't want to think about it. I just want to wake up when they're like, yo, it's out. Oh, wow, sweet. Let's go.
Just
Yeah.
set the alarm clock, 7 o'clock every night, Sunday through Thursday. Oh, is Shane breaking Batman Metal yet? Nope, must not be out. All right.
Yeah.
I'm definitely frustrated. I submitted these cards like a year ago, and it's been frustrating, not like with Upper Deck, because a lot of what's happened is kind of out of their control, but like I submitted for Marvel sets that got canceled, and so it's been a long waiting period of just waiting to kind of reveal some of this art. This will be like my first official like published art that I'll be able to share, which is a big deal for an artist, right? To be able to share published work and just start to have that out in the open and start to get feedback, start to get eyes looking on you. You're only as good as whoever's looking at your artwork. I mean, the difference between OA and the difference between OA is just artists and whatever influence or clout they may or may not have, right?
Yeah,
that's gonna dictate whether you're able to make money off of creating art or not. And it is feast or famine for a lot of artists. I am lucky enough to have a day job where like I'm not reliant on this stuff, but the reality is that there are other artists that are, right? This is their livelihood, and if you gotta wait years and years for people to see your art, for you to make even money off like the APs and things like that,
yeah,
I appreciate you, Will.
right. Make a list. Yep, exactly.
It sucks, man. And Nathan, you deal with a bunch of artists from MentalCon, and
Yeah.
sometimes they, as much as maybe you don't want to sell stuff or you want to hang on to stuff, you got to just sell it because you have bills to pay. Like, unfortunately, there are artists from the Philippines, from all over the world that are, this is their livelihood. This is how they feed their families.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
The delays hurt, and I'm not blaming anyone for the delays, but when they happen, I'd imagine that it hurts. It hurts, their bottom line. So,
Well, especially if it's somebody like yourself that's following the contract and sticking to the rules of, not being able to promote your work until the set actually comes out. Like these artists that do that and they follow those rules have now had, well, as of November 12th, will be a month and a half of official delays in the release of a product, like you said yourself, on sketch work that they submitted a year ago.
yeah.
That's been approved for it 4, 5, 6, 8 months, however long it's been.
Yeah.
That they can't share, and then they have APs that they can't sell.
And it affects
they're
their
not-
fiscal year. It
Exactly. Yeah.
affects their business, their livelihood. So I'm fortunate that that's not the case for me. I do have a daytime job that I do enjoy, but for a lot of these other artists, especially these international artists, like this is kind of their bread and butter. This is what helps them to sell stuff, and yeah, they can probably sell a piece a day and maybe make some money, but like overexposure is another thing too. How much do you want out there versus holding some stuff back? You want to be able to maintain your prices so you can plan out your financial year and stuff, like, because these guys aren't just, they're entities, they're LLCs, they're operating under their own business, and they're trying to feed themselves and their family. So it sucks, but I've waited this long.
A positive thing we could take away from it is that we're complaining about the delay in the set actually coming out, not about the box prices being $700 a box.
Yeah. Well, for now.
So,
for now.
Yeah, for now.
Because the market is not defined, right? Like, you didn't have Dave and Adams doing their, whatever stuff they used to do with Marvel cards, right?
Whether they're not doing it intentionally or they're not seeing the demand behind the purchases to then do that.
Yeah.
Right? Because we have had a bump in price. I think the initial release was like 200, 225, something like right around there. And then now it's like 250. So it's been a small adjustment. I think Spider-Man metal, Justin, I think, said it was like initially at right around 200 or so, 175, 200. And then it was just a really long delay. The COVID boom started to happen. Everybody was like, hey, there's PMGs that are going to be in the set. And then we saw box prices kind of spike along with that rise in the PMG market even before the set even came out, to where once the set released, you were having Red sell for a couple $1,000s on certain characters right away.
It's also just frustrating because it's such a huge release, and even the people like us who've been following the non-sport and upper deck products, we also know this is going to be the introduction of DC cards to a lot of people who haven't seen any yet. So it's frustrating on a lot of levels, but because there is a lot of energy behind this product, and we know it will have an impact one way or the other. It's a big deal.
What was the peak of the Spider-Man metal boxes?
750.
Yeah,
750, really.
Upper 700-800.
EPAC came out at like 425, 450 was what EPAC came out at. Now physical boxes have settled back in near 3, I think.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of room.
Right around the 700. Yeah.
Big release.
And again, listen, it's an affordable product right now for an IP that does have some influence, that does have Batman is probably one of
the most
heroes ever.
Iconic superhero product,
with arguably one of the best inserts in the non-sport products.
Yeah.
Is the
Yes.
PMGs, right?
Yeah, Upper Deck's best insert.
So it's kind of like one of those things where you have a bunch of different things that all work, that should be working together for the set, and collectively as a hobby, for those of us that buy boxes and open boxes, it's at a price point that makes sense to a lot of us too.
Yeah.
It's not one of
It's
those
n-
things where you're like, do I, don't I?
It's not just regular one of one PMG either. Any of the this is first year. I mean, look at what happened with the retro boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Well,
does have a lot going for it.
Especially with the alternative is what to top stuff. It's not everyone's price point.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you can get your hands on this. At least you can order the product right now and have it.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
have a local store
Secure
that
your
is an Upper
spot.
Deck,
Yeah.
as a Black Diamond dealer, you can get boxes from your local store. They're going to be getting boxes. You don't have to wait in line on some lottery system hoping that you can get a couple boxes. Like you can order, 4 or 5, whatever David Adams allows you to order through them, and have the product
And
as soon as it's released.
local shops too. But yeah.
Yeah,
Check out the
PMGs are
local
still
shops.
PMGs are still a valuable brand. I think even in Fanatics Fest they had a showcase of like a whole bunch of PMGs. So like there's value in that insert, and we're about to get Batman's first PMGs, and it's affordable. And the positive side to delays for like sketch artists is that, I mean, look what's happening with the top sketch cards. Maybe some of that rubs off on the Upper Deck sketch cards, and there are no APs. There are no APs for tops. There's only APs for Upper Deck. That might create a premium in and of itself. So maybe they are able to make a little bit more money than what they would have made had the product come out when it was originally scheduled. So comic cuts, right? There's going to be Batman comic cuts. That might do crazy now.
New market. Yeah. There's a new price point. Yeah.
There's an interest for comic cuts.
And that's all the stuff that, I mean, selfishly, I'm interested to see what PMGs do, what these comic cuts, what the sketch cards, and do they fall in line with Topps prices, or is this just Topps pricing and non-Topps pricing? Like, I want to see what the results are after a couple months.
Yeah, and pricing's a big part of it, and you guys know, like, that's not my jam. I don't really care that much about that. I do when it comes to, like, if I'm buying the card, I'll comp a card, and then I kind of establish my spending limit based on that. But like you had said, Tim, Shane, the 2013, look what Retro did. Well, here's Marvel, the past 30 days, right, Jesus?
Boom, boom, boom.
Sorted by price. What's the number one card?
Number one, Blue PMG 2013 Flair Retro, $17,700, 44 bids.
So, could you possibly speculate that a blue Batman
BGS 8.5
that could 12 years from now potentially kind of do the same thing from the first year set, first year PMG? Maybe not 17.7, but it probably is going to have a significant push if you get another, if you get some of those economical factors happen out there that cause an influx of investors or people buying cards into the product. I would argue Batman is a bigger IP than Spider-Man is even. Yes, Spider-Man does great in the movies. The kids love him. But overall, across all age groups, I would argue that Batman is a bigger IP than Spider-Man
is.
Go ahead, Shane. Sorry.
Is there one Batman PMG, like one Bruce Wayne Batman PMG, or are there multiples?
There's different versions of Batman, but they are called out by who they are. Like there's like a Tim Drake Batman.
I think we have one with costume, one without. I think that's what we noticed, right?
There's a Bruce Wayne card, and then there's a Batman Bruce Wayne. There's only one, which is the one that Upper Deck featured on their social media page.
Yes.
I could see
Jim Lee art.
Jim Lee artwork.
Yep. Jim Lee artwork too. Like
really. Wow, I could see it being huge over time like this. If there's only one, if there were 3 or 4 Batmans and all that, then it's a different story. OG Bruce Wayne Batmans. But if there's only one, that's a big deal.
I think there's an opportunity for it to be crazy out the gate. One thing that from watching, sports cards influencers on YouTube, they're always looking for the next like opportunity. Right? It was F1, during the
Yes.
pandemic. It was, something else a couple years ago. I mean, soccer's blown up pretty tremendously now, and I mean, Jugs just put the Luke Skywalker cell. Like, people are always looking, hey, where's the opportunity? And at $250 a box, which is like $3,000 a case, given what single boxes of Panini and Topps products are going for.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sports cards people that look at this as an opportunity as well.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Topps was in the
Topps was on
deathbed before Fanatics purchase, and Topps was lame in the 90s. All pop brands in the 90s came from elsewhere. Skybox has a lot of great.
With it there.
No, Skybox has the sauce in the 90s. I
Yeah.
give them that. Yeah.
Skybox, and even Upper Deck. Their basketball sets in the 90s were top notch too. Like in the early 90s, I'm talking Junk Wax era. Just the comparison between the Topps and the Upper Deck stuff. Upper Deck was far and above that, but then we got into exclusive licenses. And
I love Topps baseball, so I resent that comment.
Slim Fire says, wonder if Topps would be able to do a version of a Pumga and just call them gemstones or something like that. I would want to see Topps kind of bite from them too. Yeah, I want to see both of them do that. Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
the Pumga.
Well, the competition is good. It doesn't matter what you call it. Is if it's similar, then it's a good thing. What's the competition? What are Golden Treasures doing in value or pricing? If you're concerned about the resale of something compared to what the superfractors are going for, when they're basically almost identical.
Yeah,
as far as what the cards are, right?
You got to copy one another. Like that's how we get the best cards.
Yeah. Don't let people back you into a corner where you have to choose one brand over the other, one IP over the other. I think Nathan made this point with the OA versus cards. Like, there's enough room for both to be a thing. You can collect Marvel cards and DC cards. You can collect Topps and Upper Deck cards. You don't have to be about one thing if you don't want to be.
And we got Batman Beyond on the way. Come on now, let's talk about that. The second highest sell is this Wolverine. Shane, you're familiar with this. What is this? Marvel Mint Wolverine.
That's a red. That's a red parallel out of 5. It's a nice looking card.
It is nice.
Yeah. Do you want to show it to us, or?
Oh,
you didn't buy this one? Okay.
This is my favorite Topps Marvel design set. Like they did. Although I did not like this at first. It took me a while to come around to it, but I do like the presentation style. When it goes back to like a Marvel Gems, right? Shane, same pack.
Or Black Diamond even. That's what I like. Those are my favorite kind of sets. The one pack, one card, and the mint. Marvel's awesome, but Disney, they leveled up. If the Disney shiny, they all look like refractors. The base of Marvel kind of looks a little dull. Still very cool cards, but Disney's next level.
8,200, 33 bids. That's the number 2 of the last 30 days. Let's go back. Number 3, we have. Oh wow, this is surprising to me.
Dr. Doom 101.
Dr. Doom
from Shane's favorite set.
I do love the set too.
This is the modern card of the set. It's not a reprint. And yeah, it went for 7,500.
The set's overlooked. These superfractors are selling good. Jake Dubsky, if you know him, bought a spot in my break for $1. It got the human. Hit the Human Torch Superfractor and sold it for $3,000.
Yeah.
On eBay. Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, man. So the Comic Book Heroes that just released not too long ago. Let's see.
No, I mean that was their. So you got 2024, 2025 Topps Chrome, 24 Sapphire, 25 Sapphire. You have Mint, the Golden Anniversaries set. So that's 5, 3 that are technically licensed, already out. Meanwhile, Upper Deck is still trying to get out their first like big set. I mean, I know they put Annual out and they put Fleer Brilliance out
Brilliance.
there,
Yeah.
the Superman Brilliance set out there, but those are like real quick paper sets, not really much of anything to them, sort of printing, right?
Yeah.
So what
Pick
do
a
we got here?
side. Says
Jusco Silver Spectrum out of 10. The
Moral
Walnut
masterpiece.
Cannon, 2016. A lot of people consider this like the Grail set.
The Grail Modern set. Yeah, modern
Yeah, the Grail
Marvel
Modern
set.
set.
7,200 fixed price. It's the Alpha Spectrum, Silver Spectrum model for Wolverine.
This is interesting, and I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this because I'm seeing cards show up that I've never seen show up.
Yeah.
Since I've been in Marvel cards. This card in particular, I've never seen it for sale.
Yeah, I don't
The
remember.
Venom Lucky 8 was another one recently. Never seen that one for sale. I didn't even know what that card looked like. A lot of cards that I guess were hoarded for a long time are now starting to pop up. I'm curious to get your guys' thoughts on what you guys think that is, why that is. Like,
I think okay, so if I look at it from an investing standpoint, I look at it like I'm looking at a chart of candlesticks for a stock, and it's going up and it's going up and it's going up, and they have these cards that aren't really out there, they're not being seen, and the values of these are potentially going up based on who's now playing in the space. You've seen crashes happen before after spikes like this, so why not just move the cards now?
Yeah.
Get as much as you possibly can get out of it, even if it's not the absolute peak. Move it now, get it gone, get that money in your pocket, pay
and
your
get the
annual
OA.
taxes, and then go get the OA. Yeah, sure. Let it figure out what it's going to do. Let these new players that are coming in go, oh well, now who am I going to sell this to? Because I'm the guy that decided I was going to pay this much money for it, but didn't pay
Yeah.
attention to where's the next level of buyers at. We saw that happen with the beginnings holograms from the original set, where
Yes.
there was like 2 or 3 people trying to complete sets. So all of a sudden, astronomically, these holograms shot up from a couple $100 to a couple $1,000,
Yeah.
$3,000, $4,000, whatever it is. And then as soon as those 2 people bought their cards, nobody could sell their holograms anymore
They went back down.
because they went right back down to that $200 or $300 range,
Yeah.
where the majority of people felt the values were in those cards. And I
Yeah.
can see that being the case with some of these. Like, I've never seen this card sell before, so I don't know what it would have been worth before or what it's going to be worth tomorrow or next year or 10 years from now. It's not a card that's going to come up very often. It's out of 10. It's a Wolverine, so you know it's going to be locked down.
Yeah.
For the people that care about the Alpha or the Omega card, that's even more. Like, if you throw the number 2 up there out of 10, is it still going to sell for $7,000? Or is it going to sell for 5? And then how does that impact this card for the person that bought it?
Yeah. Although I think this card would probably be higher a couple of years ago.
Yep.
Just was assuming so, if I remember correctly, what other cards did. But I also think a part of it is because of the economy, because of the new pricing in the Marvel top side. Maybe people are decided what they're going to keep and what they're going to move on from, and it's time to just leave.
I think one of the cool things that I've always loved about modern masterpieces might be its Achilles heel, is that it's a limited print run. And then the people that were interested felt like a closed special group of people that would rip these boxes, buy these cards. We got a whole Facebook group dedicated to just this, line. And now
it's people that only buy this set. That's all they buy is the masterpieces.
Yes.
Set.
They'll save their shekels until a masterpiece set comes out. And I never thought masterpiece was the set long term, only because the reach is so small. Yeah. I mean, there's only so much product out there. There's only so much people know about it. Now we can talk about the 92 and the 94 and the 96.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Those sets were printed or at least the 92 set was printed heavily in the 90s, which is why it's probably why people recognize it even like in the comic side where I come from. And so I don't know what this card is going to be long term. I don't know if any of these masterpiece stuff is going to do long term, because the nostalgia factor played such a part for most of the people I know that go after masterpieces.
Yeah.
I know, to Dude's point earlier, what the nostalgia factor is going to look like 10 years from now. So maybe now might be the time.
I will say though,
I don't know.
And let's go over this first. If Topps made a sign Just Go, put 10 will be tomorrow would go for 50K. Yeah, I mean, by the way things are priced there and like that hype being there, if Topps had the masterpieces brand, like of course, like I could see it spike.
But is that because Just Go signed it, or is that because the Topps community mentality is latest and greatest? I'm putting all my money into what's coming out next Friday.
Yeah, and the
Topps thing.
The Topps thing is, I think it's just a different audience too, like where the price points.
Because let's be honest, I mean, Just Go has signed a ton of stuff.
Yeah,
like you can go online and buy 93 masterpiece Just Go autos all day long.
Yeah,
you know, they're not pack full, but you can buy them. They're there. He signs a lot of stuff. And this isn't any different other than a card company put a serial number on the card. It's
there.
You know,
there's been a little bit of a resurgence of Grego and breaking on whatnot. They came out and the cases came out and it was really hot at dollar starts and everything for probably 4 or 5 months, and then it died down a bit, and now people have been breaking it nonstop and almost getting the old prices for it, like at the original release, and they're breaking it over and over and over again. I don't know if that's Topps getting the license, then people saw Chrome come out, then Mint, and now nothing's around, so they're discovering masterpieces. So there could actually be a new group going back, seeing the OA stuff, seeing these awesome cards.
Yeah, it looks different. It looks completely different from what's out there currently too.
Which isn't unprecedented, right? There was a lot of guys in the Marvel cards that went back to like Rittenhouse stuff.
Yeah,
right? Like there's always going to be those type of people that are going to be curious, like what came before it.
We are going to get to see. Topps is doing an OA Marvel set, so we're going to get to see how their crowd reacts to OA cards. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
for sure.
Although one last tidbit, it is a very like niche audience that goes after it, but it does have a very rich history, which goes back to 92, right? So, I don't know. Again, I don't know how long term the value is going to play, but I do think there's an appeal for it because of its history too. Let's see the fifth one, Wolverine Black Clawed out of 10, PSA 10, $7,000. This was what 2025 Topps Chrome. Let's see.
So Pop 1 as well, which
Pop 1.
The PSA, I mean, you would think that a die cut like this would be harder to get a PSA 10 on, but with the way that Topps does their Chrome products, the cutting on those is spot on almost everything they do.
Yeah, Wolverine with the claws, like that's got to be the one people want, right?
You know what makes me nostalgic? Seeing Shane do a top 10 breakdown. Let's go.
Yeah, for real.
And let's get it going.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Reused image too on that Wolverine claw cut, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
the nullified Wolverine from Spider-Man Metal.
Isn't that the card where we saw the Instagram post of the person claiming they got 200,000 for the superfractor?
Is it? I don't remember seeing that.
I don't remember.
I thought one of you guys brought that to my attention. It was private though, private sale. So take it for what it's worth.
Yeah,
the good old private sales.
Yeah.
I forgot my place. I think it's the sixth one.
Yeah, this is 6. The Carnage
$7,000.
Pristine 10.
Pristine
101
10.
Golden Treasure.
Golden Treasure. Marble Platinum.
It does look really good in the CGC case, though.
It
Yeah,
does.
Like,
The
with that
gold
gold
label and the
pristine on
gold
there.
card.
Yep.
It fits it. Yep, definitely fits it. Yeah, it has that gold vinyl look to it. That set was popular for what, last year? When did it come out? It's been a while.
It was popular for a long time. Like, even after a couple other sets came out, people were still gravitating towards platinum, like over in the breaking communities and stuff like that, versus some of the newer sets that had popped up.
That's not a bad sale, even compared to the tops. That's pretty good.
I mean,
Yeah.
the boxes were really fun to open. You know, with the number of numbered cards that you got out of a box.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable.
And if people are interested in singles, they're pretty affordable now too.
Yeah.
The seventh one is this Gambit 1/1, 5500 Marble Mint. And I guess it's just a gold. Is there like a pattern on this?
It's a paper, not a chrome, so it's not a superfractor. It's called a foil fractor.
Got it.
Because it's a paper set, they call it a foil fractor.
It's like the Tops Now 1/1s, right?
Yeah.
That pattern.
Like a rainbow foil to it.
I like that pattern, by the way.
That's a good artwork. And like Gambit on the mint, like it's nice. 5500.
I think for the most part, like that mint set, they did a really good job with the cropping of the images and stuff like that. Like, even that image, having the card in the image is something that, with some of the mistakes that we've seen Upper Deck make, especially in like the 92 Masterpieces Platinum set, with the cropping on some of that stuff, where you go, okay, if they had that, the card probably wouldn't even be there. It would be just him like with his hand reaching out, and then he'd be like, well, what's going on here? But the card adds an extra element to the trading card itself.
Yeah.
I believe this is the 8th card. And
Yes.
it went for 5200.
So this is the
out of
gold
50 gold refractor. Yep.
So this is the UK release.
PSA 10. Yep. 2024.
So this is before the licenses officially changed over. They were able, because Topps owned the European license, they were able to release the product over in the UK.
Yeah.
I know people go stir crazy for parallels nowadays, but even the convention exclusive stuff that Topps is doing, the convention exclusive parallels, they look nice. The Disney Mint one, Marvel Mint one.
Mm-hmm.
I like them.
Yeah, the sparkle ones.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And gold's a staple in the Topps world. Like the out of 50 golds, it's a staple. And for the most part, that's one consistency that Topps does have that's, I feel, is much better than what Upper Deck does. Is their colors are consistent with their numbering.
Yeah.
It seldomly changes, but their primary stuff is always the same. Red is 5, black is 10, gold is 50. Orange is 25, and that's consistent across their sets.
All right, the 9th one is this Spider-Man Platinum Pink Pulsar. Oh, I guess this is the full set.
It's a full set.
It's not just one card.
The pink pulsars.
The full set went
pink
for
pulsars. What were these out of? 33. These were the E-Pack ones, right?
And they were E-Pack exclusives.
Yeah.
$5,200 for the whole set. 200 cards.
How much is that per card?
Nathan, that's all you do.
This is a test.
It's about $100 a card.
There you go.
I'm just giving you a number. What do you want?
I want a number. I'm testing you right now. I know it. I know like that.
Look, I'm not on the clock, man. You're not my real boss.
That's it.
$26 a card. Which,
Bam.
I mean, honestly, that's a
good deal.
Great buy. That's a great buy for a 200 out of 33s. $5,200. You put $5,200 into that. Do some PSA grading or something. If you're looking to just turn around and make some money, so many of those are going to 10.
Yeah, but who's going to buy them? Yeah,
whoever bought these.
PSA 10s, though? I don't know if they'll pay premium.
You throw come on. We already know. You throw a PSA 10 on there, throw it up on eBay, you're going to sell it.
With Marvel?
PSA is going to buy them.
I don't know.
For the
Yeah,
repacks.
PSA's got a lot.
Oh,
You
the
send them in, you
repack.
put them in
Let's
their
go.
vaults, and you sell them to them. You
Boom.
make your money that way.
Number 10. Oh, I could just click there. Wow, I didn't know I could do
Will's
this. Why didn't you
calling out.
guys tell me?
Will's calling out a
Well,
rule: no
okay.
sets allowed on the top 10.
It's upsetting me.
Can we block this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I want to get
Timeout.
back to this nice check. Steve on the show.
I
Oh,
think
what's
he's
that?
talking about World.
Was that his? I missed that.
And the 101.
Oh man, that's funny.
Go to the comments.
That's funny. Let's see. All right, fine. This is number 9 then. Wait, wrong one. I can't click on this one. Why can't I click on this?
It probably violated some rule.
So do we count it?
Violated some rule or something. I don't know.
I guess
But yeah,
we don't count it.
usually if you
4,050.
Yeah, usually if you can't
ignore
click
it.
on it, it might have been a sale and it might have like gone through authentication and sent back for like a damage issue or something. And so what they do there is they block the listing, but might not
Alright.
necessarily remove it from the thing.
This is number 9 then.
All right, so another comic book heroes. So this is the Mr. Fantastic PSA 10.
Wow.
Oh, this is the thicker stock one that just came out.
Yeah, these are 50. These go into a 55-point top loader pretty easily.
I hate that they don't have the script on the. Like, come on, you're right
It's just
there.
yeah.
That's my one complaint about this set is that they don't have the names on the front.
The quality is really nice too.
These shine though, shiny. Got that marble look to them too.
Yeah, that's another affordable product though. I mean, we're talking about Batman. I think you can get boxes of these under $200. You just saw 2 of the super fractures in the top 10.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
$4,000, Fantastic Four, get it? Boom. Let's see. Number 10.
Shane, real quick.
Real
quick. Since we have Shane here, when you're breaking these, the Marvel comic book heroes, what do you typically see in spots go for in like a dollar start break?
Probably 8 to like the $8 to $14 range, depending on if it's stash or pass or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's not terrible either. I mean, that's a nice little enjoyment if you're just looking for some fun too.
And then you can pull a Jake Dubsky and get one for $1 when everybody else is sleeping.
When everybody else is sleeping, yeah.
You can pull sketch cards pretty easily out of this, right?
Yeah, we pulled 2 out of 3 boxes. I mean, we got lucky. Yeah.
I'm guessing whoever bought the Mr. Fantastic bought the Silver Surfer because it went for 4,000 also.
I mean, that's a Jesco Surfer. Didn't someone make a Jesco top?
Is this Jesco?
That's Jesco, bro.
What is this from? So is this from a Masterpieces set?
No.
Oh, this is like other.
It's like a Marvel magazine, if I remember correctly.
Wow, I do like the shininess. Very nice.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like that stamp in there, I'd rather see the one of one.
Yeah. Pretty clean card. Yeah, there you go. That's number 10.
There you go. There's your top 10.
Probably got these 101s.
Bunch of 101s in like 2016.
They look nice.
Yep.
And we got the 1 platinum card in there, the 1 platinum card in there.
And then I mean, really, when you're talking like having to go
PMG.
back or having to pull Upper Deck in there, you have to go back to the original retro set, the original PMG, and then the Wolverine autograph from what people consider the premier masterpieces set.
For me. I just want to go real quick. The next, however, these are just quick. Chrome out of 10. Chrome out of 5. Chrome out of 10. 2015 Green PMG. Bianchi. Doctor Strange. Beautiful card. Boom. We're going to ignore this one because I don't like that set. Oh, misclicked it. Sketch card from that set we just talked about.
Yeah.
And look at that. Look at that price too. And you disrespect it and say, just think about it.
$35.50.
People like the Pungas.
How much did the Ghost Rider sketch go for?
Yes. Ghost Rider went for 3,500. It says.
Man, them Batman sketch cards gonna go to the moon.
That's great. This is a sketch. It's a nice sketch too. I mean, but wow.
Yeah.
Chrome. Oh, X-Men Finest. Wait, sketch card for 3,400. Bro,
Those were tough to pull though. Those were really difficult pulls, right?
That's another underrated set.
all I know is that anyone trying to be a
That's
sketch card artist right now, good luck to you. I mean, that's
And Batman Metal sketches are like one per every like 6 cases, right, Nathan? I think Nathan did the math.
I think it was 1 for every 3.5 cases.
Yeah.
seems
Still
like
not
the
easy to
right
hit.
time, dog.
Still
Seems
not
like
easy
the
to hit.
right time. Perfect timing.
I only got one
Let's
AP,
go.
man. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You know what's Ralphie wants to know. You know what set is gonna have tough to pull sketches? Why don't you tell us, Mel?
With his will too. I don't know what he's about to. He's setting something up. I just
He's
don't.
he's setting something up. Tim,
He's not gonna do
you
it
wanna
now.
get-
He's just gonna leave it there.
Tim, you want to get
He's-
some shameless plugs out there?
Yeah,
Before we wrap it up
for those that are curious, I only have
Clone Metal.
25. I only have 25 cards in Batman Metal. So they're super limited. If anyone pulls one, hit me up. I would love to get my hands back at least one for my son. But if the prices are gonna go crazy, don't hit me up. So
But show it to him. Please tag him because
Yeah.
then
I love
because if y'all don't tag him, then we have to like go find it for him. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's not that.
you ask, Jesus to do one thing for you, all of a sudden everything's a burden to him.
I just want for my friend's sanity. Just tag him if you get one. Of
Yeah,
his
yeah.
It's-
And I think Shane is gonna have a bounty on my sketch cards. No, just
No, I think I am, and it's not going to be like oh, you hit it, you get a bonus. It's going to be you hit it, and I want to buy it. I've seen
I like
I've
that.
seen your other work. I want one. I want one.
Oh, like a real bounty. Nice.
A real one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Paul,
People have tried to change the
he was
definition of
hoping
those
Tim
lately.
was gonna PC Tim Cologne sketches.
listen, man. If y'all don't want them, I'll buy them back. I already got
Yes, please record your box opening so we can see the first 10 sketches pulled. Absolutely. I know when it comes out, we're gonna do a little box break party and stuff when you guys get your boxes. I'm gonna try to make sure I get here to get
I
mine,
like this one.
so we can
I
kinda do a
like
little
this.
thing. I want to pull so I can tax the hell out of him. Well, get that fleece jacket out. So
Yeah. Get your old Navy
Will
fleece.
wants one too. All right, we're already down to like 20. So
yes, it's like getting an early Jusco. The guy's going to be a DC Masterpieces artist.
Oh, let's
Dang.
go.
let's not do that.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You're going there.
that's the Instagram channel right there. At,
I will
at art
will
underscore
plug
Tim
this.
Cologne.
I'll plug this. I did 2 sketch cards that are on my page. It was the Batman and the Joker.
I can't get it right. I'm
Both those-
terrible.
Both those cards will be given away for free
Boom.
and a Breakers Row break.
Boom.
Oh, let's go.
So that's my little plug.
You're gonna make him cry.
Little
Well,
layout for Shane there. Appreciate everything you do.
It's
You're gonna make him
cruel.
cry.
It's cruel because he knows I want to keep him.
Yeah.
All right, Shane, what you got? Where people find you at?
Fanatics Live, Breakers Row, Sunday through Thursday, usually 7:00. WWE
tomorrow
Marvel. Tomorrow is the golden anniversaries, the comic book heroes that we were looking at. $1 starts.
And where can they sign up for your SMS and email alerts?
BreakersRow.com.
There
Boom.
you
They
go.
can also see the Hall of Fame there as well.
Yes. Hall
And
of
don't check it out. It's awesome. I didn't put it together there, but somebody in here did.
Fame.
Yes, Jesus. Need a website. Reach out to this guy. Holy smokes.
Yeah, there's a lot of love and care went to that website. Please check it out. Go watch the Hall of Fame. There's some really nice cards up there. There might be a Bambi sketch. Just saying.
Yeah,
Somebody
yes,
in here
someone's
might
in the
have
Hall of
somebody
Fame.
in
The
here might
only
have got that
title
card
holder.
too.
Only title.
Oh,
holder.
you are
over here.
You are a title holder, and you
I'm
made it
the
to the Hall of
champ, baby.
Fame. Wow.
Should I show the belt real quick?
Yes, please show the belt.
It's clobbering time.
Here we go. That's the
Yes,
belt.
sir.
If you get the best card of the night, you get sent the belt. Now, if you don't know about this, dual logo man autos are selling for a lot. PMGs are selling for a lot. No one in my chat for my breaks cares. They want this. It's the most prestigious item in the hobby. You can get it. You can put it on your coffee cup. You can put it on your phone. You can show your kids. It's fire.
You can put it on your hits.
Yeah.
Where's the panda? Do you have the panda available?
Yes.
Let that panda show that bad boy off.
Do you want it on there since it's a champion 2 nights ago?
There you go, dog.
Very
Shout out
nice.
to
Look at
Manda. Shout out to Manda Panda being the champion.
Manda Panda's in the chat all the time. Won the belt. I like it. The arms
that,
moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It's definitely a show, but you can, yeah. This is just a glimpse of what happens over there. So yeah, no, it's very
I
fun.
think my favorite button is the "Can I pet that dog" button.
Yes.
Can I pet that dog?
I'm jonesing for it now.
Got the wife's giggling up there now. She likes that one too. So, well, awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you stopping by. Didn't
Yeah.
expect
Appreciate
you
you having me on.
stop by
What a
tonight.
surprise.
Yeah, anytime. So,
Maybe next time
like,
we'll
well,
finally
he popped
show.
like Shane popped like we had already invited Tim like, hey, if you want to come on because we're gonna talk about Batman Metal and wrestling tonight and stuff, and then he's just like, let's go. Just
Let's
popped
do
in. I was
this.
like,
Wait, but before, did you notice typical Tim fashion? Once he saw Shane was here, oh, now I'll pop in. You know?
now I have to go. Yup.
This
Yep.
guy.
And
You know-
before he
you
can
know
get his
what?
rebuttal in, thanks guys.
You know who-
Appreciate you.
Oh wow.
Talk to
I
you
hate
guys later.
Peace.